And now I will introduce our excellent city engineer, Scott Murphy.
Thanks, Blaine. So for anybody who doesn't know what a city engineer does, we're the ones who are closing all the roads. A lot of the capital projects, so road, street, bridges, utilities, those are our projects. We kind of manage them from design through construction. Whereas like Jim Shive will talk next, manages a lot of the vertical construction. You start working on buildings and facilities. So 2025, we came up with a catchy name, thought really hard for it. As the year of Main Street. We have about 25 million in capital infrastructure again this year, which is keeps getting a little bigger every year. About 10 million of that will be taking place on Main Street, which is really exciting. We've been able to kind of coalesce them all into 1 year, so hopefully we can get in, get out, make Main Street wonderful, and move on. So in the interest of time, I'll be focusing on Main Street with this presentation here, but we are available in the lobby to talk about all the others, and we will be presenting at the community forum in March, where we take an hour-long deep dive into all of our other projects for anybody who likes to geek out about such things. So here at the City of Montrose, we like to try and stay innovative. So we took a shot at AI to ask what Main Street would look like during construction, and that's all it is. I think for anybody who's jumping on the AI wagon, it's overrated. Don't bother. We put it on the roof. The first one I want to hit on, so eventually Main Street on East Main will get a mill and overlay, which I'll go into a little bit later. But before that, we're replacing all the aged water and storm sewer lines on East Main. They are well past their prime, undersized, in poor condition, breaking pretty frequently, but nobody's ever tackled replacing it because it's a pretty challenging project, as you can imagine, in that type of corridor. Some of the technology we're using costs a little more, but we're trying to keep the impacts to businesses down. Is directional drilling. So for anybody who's seen the drill rig out there, this project has already started. This is a picture actually from Main Street. They run the probe down through, run a pilot hole, ream it out, grab the pipe, and pull the pipe back. And so that allows them to kind of keep the closures isolated to the one block at a time. And then once that's in, kind of move on systematically down and away towards the east. I'm proud to say that it's all the main lines except for one block are installed. So this project will transition into the service tie-ins at each intersection, which will have kind of isolated closures during active work, and then the 85 service crossovers. There's 85 services within that reach that they cross over one at a time from the old line into the new. This slide is kind of self-explanatory. Why we're replacing some sidewalks. So also while we're in there for East Main, trying to not wholesale replace all of them, be pretty surgical about it, and get rid of or replace a lot of the sidewalks that are not ADA compliant. So this will give us, by the end, a full pedestrian-friendly corridor all the way from the downtown core out to San Juan on East Main. I'll talk about West Main here in a minute, but it fixes issues like these. Poor curb and gutter, obviously poor sidewalk condition, not ADA compliant cross slopes. You know, for a wheelchair we're trying to go across that. There's several things that would not be working in their favor. So we will be going through cleaning all of those up again before the overlay, because we don't want to tear up a brand new street after we've overlaid it. And on East Main, it all gets capped off with the mill and overlay. So the top picture there is a mill. This is what they did on Townsend a couple years ago. CDOT came through, playing off the top couple inches of pavement to get rid of all the ruts and oxidation, and then come in with the new pavement right on top. Someday we want to make, do even more improvements on Main Street. This is a great down payment on all of it because the pavement needs to be done in any case. And so it really lends itself well to good investment that we can do now to get the core infrastructure ready. Hopefully even more and better improvements on Main Street over the years. And lastly, West Main. We got a $2 million grant from CDOT during the COVID years. Under their Revitalizing Main Street programs, there was a lot of injection of state money. We were successful in securing $2 million towards this project. It's about a $3.5 million project. But West Main has kind of always stayed more of a highway field. It actually is a state highway, but CDOT's allowing us to make it more urban. Bringing in the curb lines, taking up some underutilized on-street parking. So we're able to maintain all of the through lanes, all the turn lanes on Main Street, add bike lanes, add some landscaping to make it feel a lot more aesthetically pleasing, less of a concrete jungle, and full ADA compliant sidewalks on both sides, one of them being a rec trail and one of them being a standard 6-foot detached sidewalk. So hoping to drastically improve the safety, maintain the kind of throughput of the corridor, and obviously make it a lot more pedestrian friendly and comfortable. Because we have the great Connect Trail and the West Main Trailhead, bike shops, all these things that we want to integrate our trail system and our park system to downtown. This is a great means to do that. Make them all one cohesive unit. And then next will be Jim Scheid to talk about the vertical portion of our public works project. We have a new shop facility project coming up. For anybody who's seen the massive earthwork going on out there by Stover's, so we're working on the site fill out there to get ready for the Rio Grande extension and the new public works facility. This is just at the corner of East Oak Grove and Rio Grande. So that work will be going on through September, and then we'll turn it over to Jim and they'll start working on the vertical portions of that, and we'll talk about that in a little more detail. One thing I will say on this and all these other projects, we do have a capital projects webpage, movemo.co. We'll be here in the lobby as well. But we're trying to do weekly updates, a lot of update videos. Follow us on pick your media, Montrose Lifestyle, Montrose Dark, Montrose City Montrose Facebook page, all these various outlets to try and stay up to date on our projects. And the entire universe has my cell phone number as well. Just Google it. Call us anytime. We love talking about these things. Our goal is to make it as low of impact as possible. So if you're seeing something that doesn't look like that, please let us know because we can probably fix it. With that, I'll introduce Jim.